Hi and welcome Mocs fans. I'm Karl van Gelder, student athlete and play-by-play commentator here at Florida Southern College. And I'm here with new men's baseball head coach Rick Odette. Coach, thank you for coming on.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me, Karl.
And Coach, we have to talk about obviously new team and new coaching staff here. What has happened this last few months to really get you and the guys ready?
Well, a lot. You know, it's been a crazy 6 months or so here now. We're starting to get our legs underneath us for sure. The people here have been fantastic. The players have, the guys that were returning have been great, wide open to being coached, maybe a little bit different of a way. And then the returners or the newcomers, I think are starting to mold pretty well.
And you talked about the newcomers really built through the portal for this team, finding guys all across America from D1 all the way to JUCO. What has gone into using the portal, especially the last year for you?
Yeah, I mean, timing was everything, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, getting this late June, early July, you're going to have a tougher recruiting base from a high school piece that late in the summer, of course. And we've done a good job with this 25 class to have a good base of homegrown four-year guys. But we also know the importance of the portal. And this year especially, where we did have some major pieces that we had to go after and bring into Florida Southern here. But the biggest thing is we want to get the right people. Right? Like they've got to be great players. They've got to be willing to sacrifice maybe some of their individual accolades. But I think that starts with getting the right people here on campus, especially a place like Florida Southern. You can't come in here and not be the right fit to our institution. And I think it starts with that.
And you talked about being the right fit for the institution, 9-time national champs here for this baseball program. How have you been embraced? You talked about leading up to this, but what new resources have you really seen since coming here to help you in this battle?
Well, I think, the biggest thing is the history speaks for itself. It's such a proud history and something that, we're taking as a staff and as a program. We love it. We use it to our advantage. Every time we call somebody, it's always nice that they already know who we are and have heard our name before, where that's not always the case at the Division II level. That's been something great for us. The other thing is the alumni support's been fantastic. Obviously, there's people connected to Florida Southern. Those a lot of times are our best recruiters. We can't take every one of them that's given to us, but we're definitely looking at every one of them. The resourcing piece, I think you can see facility-wise, the upgrades and things like that. They want to win here, and we want to win here. And part of that is making sure that we're up to par to not only our conference, but nationally, and I think we've done a pretty good job with that so far.
And when you talk about the prestige and pedigree of a program, you have to be tested and tested early, and you guys will. You're taking on number 14 University of West Florida to open up the season, and how much just having opportunities like that to play some of the best teams in the country, and especially the South region, really help get this team ready for goals in the regular season and even in the postseason.
Yeah, I mean, our conference speaks for itself, right? Like it's one of the best or the best conference in Division II baseball. I don't think there's too many people that would argue that. But we also have ourselves a pretty good start of a competitive, schedule. West Florida, has done a great job for a number of years. Coach Jeffcoat has put in a national championship type of team year in and year out. We know that we're going to have to play to a high level. With that being said, we're going to be who we are. We can't worry about what a preseason rank is or a number is. That stuff doesn't matter to us. We're going to worry about preparing and making sure that we're ready to go from first pitch. And then once we hit first pitch is understanding what do I have to do to win this game, to help our team win this game, not you individually. That is going to be the biggest concern as we move forward, is guys understanding that we've got to do everything in our power to help our team win, rather than I want to do this or I want to do that. It needs to be a team win. And obviously, when we're preparing, we have to do it with the team mode.
And Coach, you talked about playing as a team and winning as a team, and it takes a village to have a team that wins and wins consistently. Do you have any people that you'd like to thank so far in your tenure here?
Well, I mean, the staff has been fantastic here. Drew Howard and his whole staff, the alumni, the fan base in general. I mean, like I said, you come to Florida Southern and everybody knows who you are, and it's been fantastic. And we can't wait to see Henley filled up. We can't wait to get the local people, involved and our supporters involved, and we're pretty excited for that.
Well, thank you, Coach. I'm super excited for that University of West Florida series. I'll be on the mic for the first game, and I won't be for the remaining two, but we'll have great commentators for the rest of those. Super excited for the season and what it has to come. Thank you.
Thank you, Karl.